In this video we shall discuss about loss of exponents. So basic concepts is, if you consider a raised to n, so that means you have to multiply a n times, that is equal to a into a, so on up to a n times you have to multiply. In particular, if you consider 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, you have to multiply 2 3 times. So here a is called base, so it is called base, and this is exponent. Okay, exponent or index. So this is called exponent or index. So there are some laws. So that is, first law is a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. So when base are same, so in case of multiplication you just add the exponents, that's all. Second one, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay, you have to subtract m minus n, where a not equal to 0 here. In the same way, because division by 0 is not defined. If a is 0, then it becomes division 0. So division by 0 is not defined, therefore we do not consider a equal to 0. Next one, a b raised to m is equal to a raised to m into b raised to m. Okay, so fourth one, a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n. Okay, m into n, a raised to m. So these are the 4 laws of exponents. And also you can consider some more, that is, you know that root of a means a raised to 1 by 2. The same way, cube root of a means a raised to 1 by 3. So therefore in general, nth root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by n. Also nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m raised to 1 by n. According to this, you can write like this. And if you simplify this one using this law, then it will be a raised to m divided by n, a raised to m by n. So therefore this means nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m by n. Okay, so in particular, if you consider cube root of 7 square is equal to 7 raised to 2 by 3, right? So denominator comes here. Okay, so these are the laws. And let us discuss some examples from exercise. Okay, the first example, that is, find 64 raised to 1 by 2. So we have to find the value of 64 raised to 1 by 2. A solution. So first one, 64 raised to 1 by 2. So using this application, okay, so reverse procedure. So that is equal to, denominator comes here, becomes root. Okay, no need to write 2 here. So if you write, no problem, it's 2, and 64 raised to 1, so this number comes here. Okay, the numerator comes as index for, so this number. So 64 raised to 1, we need not write 1. Okay, if it is 2 3 4, then you write. So that is equal to, we know that square root of 64 is 8, because 8 8s are 64. If you multiply 8 2 times, so we are going to get 64. That is why square root of 64 is equal to 8. So in the same way, second problem, 125 raised to 1 by 3. So we have to consider it as cube root of 125. So cube root of 125 means, on multiplying which number 3 times, you will get 125 definitely. So you should know all these cubic numbers and square numbers. So 5 into 5 into 5, we are going to get 125. So therefore the answer for this is 5. So cube root of 125 is equal to 5, because on multiplying 5 3 times, 5 into 5 into 5, you are going to get 125, right? So this is how you simplify these kind of examples. So next, find 9 raised to 3 by 2. So solution for first one, 9 raised to 3 by 2, so that is equal to, so this 2 comes inside the square root sign. So since it is 2, we need not write 9 raised to 3. So that is equal to square root of, okay, like this you can write 9 raised to 3 is equal to 9 square into 9. So 9 3 times, that means 2 times here and 1 time here, that is equal to 9 square under square root sign will be 9, okay, into root of 9 is equal to 3. So root of 9 square 81, so the root of 81 is 9. So that's all, okay. Whenever you have 2 and here square root, then just write this number, or if you have confusion you can simplify like this also. Root of 9 is 81 into 9, okay. Then 81 becomes 9 and 9 becomes 3, okay. So that is equal to 9 3 is 27. So answer for this is 27. Or else you can simplify like this also, or see, after writing this one, or 9 raised to 3 by 2 is equal to, you can write 9 raised to 1 by 2 raised to 3. So 9 raised to 1 by 2 is root 9 whole raised to 3, that is equal to root 9 is 3, 3 raised to this is this 3, okay. That is 3 raised to 3 is 3 3 is 9, 9 3 is 27. Like this also you can solve, okay. So next problem, second one, 16 raised to 3 by 4, right. So that is equal to, okay, 16 raised to 3 by 4. So if you consider 4, then you have to consider fourth root, okay. So let us solve this problem in different manner. So that is converting 16 or factorizing this. 2 8s are 2 4s are 2 2s are 2 1s are, that is 16 is equal to 2 raised to 4. So writing 16 is equal to 2 raised to 4 whole raised to 3 by 4, okay. That is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 3 by 4, cancelling 4 4, you will get 2 raised to 3. So 2 raised to 3 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, okay. So that is how you can simplify this given problem. So next example, simplify 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. So it is in the form a raised to m into a raised to n. So that is equal to a raised to m plus n. So we have to add exponents. So 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. Solution is equal to 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Okay, this you have to simplify. 2 raised to, so how to simplify? Taking LCM, or one more method is cross multiplication. 5 into 2 10 plus 3 into 1 3 whole divided by 3 5s are 15, okay. So that is 5 2s are 10, 3 5 cross multiplying numbers and multiplying denominators. So 2 raised to 10 plus 3 13 by 15, okay. So this is the final answer. So here it is. So 11 raised to 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to 1 by 4. So it is in the form a raised to m divided by a raised to n, that is equal to a raised to m minus n. So simplifying this one, 11 raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, right. So that is equal to, so 11 raised to 4 1s are 4 minus 2 1s are 2 divided by 2 4s are 8. 11 raised to 4 minus 2 2 divided by 8. So 11 raised to 2 by 8, you can simplify this one. So 1s are 4s are 11 raised to 1 by 4, right. So this is how you can simplify. So remaining problems from exercise 1.6 you can simplify. So if you have any doubts you can contact me. So this completes your first chapter, okay. Complete your notes and send me the pics of your fair notes, okay. Thank you.